While appearing as a guest on the Pat McAfee show this week, Rodgers finally broke his silence on all things Aaron, including the tale he told about how he was urged to by New York Jets coach Aaron Glenn to fly cross-country for a face-to-face meeting and then was coldly dismissed from that meeting after 20 seconds. The only problem with Rodgers' account of how the session came together? It isn't true. That was an interesting 2 years to say the least, Rodgers said. I figured that when I flew across country on my dime there would be a conversation. The confusing thing to me is I went out there, I meet with the coach, we start talking, he runs out of the room. I'm like, that's kind of strange. So we sit down in the office and I think we're going to have this long conversation. I've flown across the country and 20 seconds in and he goes, so do you want to play football? And I'm like, yeah, I'm interested. And he said we're going in a different direction at quarterback. We do believe there was a meeting. We do believe that Glenn showed Rodgers the door. But now, increasingly, we don't believe the foundation of Rodgers' sob story. From the very reliable Tom Pelissero. What I was told at the time was that Aaron had indicated to them, hey, I'm gonna be on that side of the country in this week, and they said, great, come into the building, Pelissero reported. Oh. But why did Rodgers, at least 3 times during his ESPN visit, mention prominently the claim, I flew across the country to have a face-to-face meeting with you? Because, as our NFL insider Mike Fisher puts it bluntly, the narcissist is often a liar. Rodgers has always been the former. Now we know he's a liar. Fisher also accuses the 4-time NFL MVP of being a hypocrite. Rodgers is once again exposing himself as a hypocrite, Fish said. When he came to New York, he announced he would unselfishly be in charge of ending all of the media leaks in the building. The truth? He can't help himself. He was in a closed-door, private meeting with a coach. And he just went on TV to announce, to leak every single thing that happened in that meeting. If you're his next coach, how do you trust him? And then, in the end, based on Pelissero's note, his leak isn't even true? The only thing Rodgers said that was true, because he damn sure isn't offering to play for all of these teams for $10 million as he claims, is the summation of his 2 years in New York. He called it a debacle. He told one truth.